to it as Medicare disadvantage because these folks are not upfront, and that's the problem with the whole industry. But the reason I wanted to drill down to that is I had I want to share just a brief experience. I had a patient with it happened to be Aetna Foreign Service, and Aetna Foreign Service does not cover the advanced biologics. Um, I don't know if it's all of them, but the one we applied, we did the pre determination. And what I want to say about that is that I contacted my local rep. It happened to be with I'm not going to mention product names. I don't want to be like, I'm advertising here, but it was
Right.
it was a fish skin company out of Iceland. And I called my rep and they said, um, we try as long as that there's been business, as long as you have at least utilized us, at least, they didn't get into any numbers, but you don't want, they can't survive as a company if everything is compassionate care. That's reality. But
Right.
in this particular case, they said, you know what, Dr. Pearl, we enjoy that you've, uh, got some value out of our company and that you've tried to communicate that to other physicians. And we would be happy to do a compassionate care in this situation. I think sometimes realistically, there are insurance hoops that we cannot get through. I tried to get a peer-to-peer, and it was I had it on I had the log on my phone. I was on an hour and a half, and I had it on speaker, and it was like a loop. I would go to a third party offshore to another. Well, we'll take you to this department. Then we wind it up on this. It was a loop, and nobody would get. And so the bottom line is there was no peer-to-peer. They were fine with wasting my time. They were never going to get me to that stage. And you can
Right.
see the edge in my voice because
Right.
it bothers me that these CEOs, and I'm not advocating, by the way, the Mangione situation. I'm not saying that, but it is not right. And there
I
has
agree.
to be legal uh, due process prosecutions for this type of behavior. It's not
I
right.
I agree. 100, 1000%.
I agree.
1000%. As recently as the 14th of this month, a good friend of mine in South Florida, her godmother passed because she had a hole in her leg from a wound. And by the time she called me, it was too late.